everybody. We are here with day 24 of Junk Journal Round Robin. Hashtag JJ Round Robin. And be sure and check out Cindy over at Studio Lou and Mary Ellen over at Red Parrot to see what they are up to. Day 24. I have two little packets. The chair is squeaky. The doors and windows are open. 'Tis the season. And the wind is a little windy, so it's been windy the last week or so. I don't know what's up with that. Anywho, day 24. Mary Ellen has us a little package with washi. If I can figure out where it starts. There it is. This washi's pretty. It's blue and it has some flowers. It says dream a little. It's got a little teacup or coffee cup. Really pretty washi. Mary Ellen has all the best washi. Oh, come on. There we go. It's all sticking to my hand and not wanting to go anywhere. Okay, I'll set you right there. I'm still in loss for where my pink paddle is, my pink glue paddle. Who knows, it may be stuck to the back of my shirt or something silly like that. Anywho, back to this. Day 24. Oh, goodness. So Mary Ellen does this fabulous thing with coffee filters. As you can see how fabulous they are. My goodness, these are bright and beautiful. I love them. I love them. I love them. I love them. Okay, so we have 3 of these. 2 very bright and one not so bright, but beautiful in its own right. And this little monster doodle page. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to hoard this away for one of these days. I'm going to create a, oh, he's cute, a monster journal. I keep collecting monsters, and he's cute, so he's going in my future stash. Okay. Cindy has sent us a little package as well with some masking tape, and she's got hers folded up in a little white, feels like a book page, but we'll see. We'll see what it is. It is some little cutouts of some locks and keys and hinges and all the kind of neat looking thingies. Now I know from seeing her videos, it's a high possibility that she wants me to ink these grungies, do something with them. But I'm so not good at that. These are hinges. That's a hinge. And then we have 4 keys and 2 locks per se. And now we sit and ponder. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is I haven't been wanting to because I haven't quite dove into it yet. I mean, I have, but I haven't. Cindy just recently, a week or so ago, released the Thistle Witch kit and journal that she did, and I'm going to be tackling it. Let me look. This is the ephemera pack I've already chopped into it. I wonder if there's anything in here that's going to speak to me to be these two things are kind of speaking to me as kind of that I could use these locks and keys and all that with. That's pretty. This is kind of speaking to me. Let's cut this out. And we have this. And we have this. Yeah. Okay. Oh, and we have this. This was in her backgrounds, but they're like 4 pieces that we might could work with. This was in her kit as well, but okay. Let's set that aside. Think, Shell, think. This paper that she has wrapped us in is kind of thick. Okay. I kind of feel like I want to plunk this down. Can y'all see? For some reason, I guess my video arm has moved, and I feel like every time I sit down to do a video, I feel like y'all are not in frame. I think part of it is that I'm sitting right here. Like, this is in front of me. And so I'm working at an angle. Yeah, for many reasons, but that's just where my chair is right here. And so I'm kind of working over here. And so I feel like y'all aren't in. You know what? Let's do this. Okay, Shell, don't be precious about the coffee filters. They are beautiful, and Mary Ellen sent them to you to use. So don't be precious about them. Use them. Okay. Even if that means you cover up a big portion of it. Did that stick down? I think it did. It's just being all goopy now. Okay, I'm keeping with the round shape for right now. trim it up and glue it down. Okay. Let's do that and that. And that. And we're going to be precious and hang on to that and to that for now. And you know what? I wonder if just having a thought. Just having a thought. I was thinking we can do a little decorative hinge there. And I was thinking I wonder if we could cover it with this thin. We're gonna try it. I'm gonna put some glue on our coffee filter. It's real thin. It works, you know, kind of like a napkin. And I'm thinking if I get it wet enough, press down. This may be quite tedious, but you know. I'm thinking I might can fussy cut that now. I mean, I think I need to let my glue dry. Yeah, I'm gonna let the glue dry a little bit and then we'll try to fussy cut that to some degree. And then we'll do a hinge at the top of that just because. And I think we'll leave that like this is. I was going to make a little booklet out of it, but I don't know that I want to do that. I do think I'm really at a loss here. I'm pandering around, trying to make something come together. And nothing's coming together. I'm currently not enjoying this. To be honest, I'm struggling. And I don't, let me try to fussy cut this, even though it's not 100% dry. Maybe that'll help me. I don't know if I'm struggling to connect it to Thistle Witch, but then if I don't do the Thistle Witch theme and I just kind of just go with it, I'm still kind of left with, what am I doing? You know, what am I doing? So, let's see if I can take that off. There's no need for that extra layer. And just kind of need to poke that hinge. Okay. There is that, and that works. But what are we doing? I mean, what is that? This is a struggle bus here. I'm riding the struggle bus. Part of me, I think, is the problem is this isn't even. It's got that weird curvature on it. That helps a little. Okay, well, so there is that. Let's do this. We have an ink pad here, and we have some gold ink in here, I think. I think that's gold. So, let's see if we can make our keys gold. Goldish. Okay. We could probably play around with ooh, that's cool. I'm just using black ink on it, but I'm doing it kind of in a rubbing to where it looks like it's almost like silver key. Okay, I'm feeling these a little bit better. Okay. Now all the keys are colored. Now let's do the locks the same-ish way, because if we don't, we'll have some weirdness going on. Okay. Okay, I'm liking that. Okay. This little thing has a... Okay. Now all of our keys and locks and hinges match, except for that weird one that I used for whatever. I don't know what this accomplishes, but I feel it accomplishes something. So let me put these back together while I ponder some more. Is there anything in my other stash of no, not really. What about these? I feel like I need to back them. I feel like okay. Let me work with this envelope from the other day. Make us an envelope again. Trim us down a little bit more on this one. I'm just going to kind of go with the grunginess of this. And I think probably use this. And if we use a okay. We're good, we're good, we're good. Okay. Glue stick, glue book. My thought process with these envelopes is that they would be stuck into a journal. I'm going to fold it over this to help give us a little bit more stability on that corner, on that edge that we created. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Same thing with this one, although I'm gonna go this route with it because I want to kind of not use that bright pink. There's a bright pink spot on it. I don't mind the bright pink, but it's not really going with the decor. The natural browns. Okay. Okay, so we use that. So we do that. We do that. We do that. Okay. Put that down. And then onto this one down. And I want to give us some grunge. Wonder if that this will give me the grunge I want. I'm trying hard to do this on screen. I feel like I do everything off screen with my glue book. Not too concerned with the back of it, because again, my thought is that this would plunk down in a journal. I'll have to figure that out in a minute. I've got glue on my fingers, and so everything's sticking to me. Now we can include a lock. Almost, oh, I don't know why I did that. I glued it all, and I don't need to glue it all. I just need to glue that top. Okay, we found a piece of scrap somewhere. So we can plunk it down. I don't like that background. Okay. I wasn't thinking about that. Okay. Because when you flip it open, you'll have this yellow black background. Okay. We're going to keep going with it. Just keep going, Shell. Just keep going. I am being so messy with the glue lately. Okay. Same situation over here. You're not going to glue it all the way. We are going to have to figure that out. Okay. I wonder if we can do... Let's get our key on before we get too far ahead of ourselves. All the glue. How's best to handle this? How is best to handle that? We could try to ink it and see if it will ink. It won't. I mean, it will, but it won't. That didn't solve our problem. Okay. So let's do this. Let's get us a... I could cover it in paper, but then I'd have to be... trimming it out and all that. Let's do this. I think that will work. I have to do another layer of it because it's not the preferred method on how to use paint pens. But sometimes you have to improvise. I have some gold paint, but it is in a big, tightly sealed jar, and it's a pain in the rear for me to get out. So if we can get by with just doing this. I've got a glare, so I can't tell if I've covered it or not, but I think I have, for the most part. I think that's gonna work. I'm just using the leftovers that's floating around here and giving it some grunge, some sparkly grunge. Okay. Okay, I think we're gonna go with this, and we're gonna chalk this one up to we don't know what we were doing. We do have some pieces left. 2 keys, a lock, and a hinge. And I'm gonna hoard those because this was a struggle enough. I'm not gonna try to tackle something else with them. And I wanted to make sure that we have an actual pocket going on here. We do. And we do. Okay. Well, okay. I think I've got this left, and I'm gonna hoard it as well because, you know, this was a struggle, and I'm worn out from the struggle. But I'm pleased with what we ended up with. I think these will be neat little pockets you can put in a journal. You know, plunk them down here, and there'll be little flippy-doos that you can tuck some notes in. I think that'll work out just fine and dandy. And then we have this random thing that needs a little bit more work, but we'll put it in our thistle pile and see what we can do with it. No telling. Thanks for joining me. This was day 24 of Junk Journal Round Robin. We'll be back tomorrow. We're wrapping up the last part of this, and I'm kind of sad. Even though today's video was a bit of a struggle for me, I'm kind of sad. I do enjoy. So, thanks for joining me. I'll see you guys tomorrow for another episode. Be sure and check out Cindy over at Studio Lou, Mary Ellen over at Red Parrot, and see what they are doing for today. See if they had as many struggles as I did. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. So, anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye for now.